riding yesterday. So got to do some cleanup now. Everybody's favorite part. Didn't get too dirty, but definitely don't want to leave it like this for much longer. And the only reason I left it like this throughout the night is because we've got some new products we're going to try. WR Performance Total Wash Off-Road. We're going to give this a try. See how it does. Whenever you order one of their kits, it's going to come like this in a box. It's a Canon kit, so it's going to come with the nozzle and 2 bottles. Going to have to put this on the bottom of this, hook it up to a pressure washer, hook up one of the bottles, and go to town. It gives you step-by-step instructions up here. So we'll get this thing hooked up whenever we're ready to start spraying. It doesn't say anything about pre-washing or anything, so I'm going to leave it as it is. And we're going to spray it down, let it sit for 60 seconds like the instructions say, and then rinse it off and see how well it does. Alright, got my little Ryobi electric pressure washer ready to go. Nozzle set up, bottle attached. Let's give this baby a whirl, shall we? No idea how this is going to come out. I haven't adjusted it at all, so let's see what happens. Now we'll give it the 60 seconds that it says it's going to take. Let all this drip off. Oh, I don't know if it'll matter to some of you, but this is supposedly a green product, so it can just flow right on down and not going to hurt the environment at all. So, go EPA. All right. We gave it about the 60 seconds that it's asked for. Let's see what happens. Down here, I did not get it very well. That short wash we did went through an entire bottle. So right now, it's doing okay. We'll keep going and see what the end product is. I'm not going to put any high pressure on it, anything. Now, let's hit it with a dryer. No cut. Let's just ignore the mess as things fall. Hit it with the old trusty 40-volt electric blower. Not completely dry. Let's give it a once over. Down here, we're gonna ignore that. I didn't really get it real good. I was gonna tilt the quad up, but I ran out of material. So that's one negative so far, is it goes through material extremely quickly. I may have laid it on a little thick. I don't know. If somebody in the comments uses this, let me know. Did I use too much? But the wheels, they've still got some dirt on them a little bit, but it is in the beadlock section, so that's difficult to get out no matter what. There's a little bit resting in there, but there's no big clumps. It did come off with relative ease. There's a little bit left down there, a little bit left down here, some in the hand guards, on the bars a little bit. This is definitely gonna get another spray down, but it did get all of the larger clumps and probably 95 to 97% of the muck, grime, and nastiness. There's still a little kind of in the tight corners. Underneath there was some. Nothing's going to do perfect. I understand that. Let's check the fenders. Did pretty good. I don't know how well you guys will be able to see that with the shadows, but it did okay. It's not bad. Yeah, I mean, it got all the big clumps and stuff off. There's still a little inside the wheel. The DASA pipe looking pretty good. It's still got a little bit of a haze. Oh, I scuffed it somehow right there. Probably a stick or a big log or something. Get this leaf out of here. But it did pretty good. That kit, it's $100. So to come with the nozzle, the bottles, and everything, they've got a deal running at the moment that you get some additional freebies as well. So for everything that I got, I'd say it was worth it. It did a pretty good job. Time will tell on if it makes it any slicker or not. I'm going to hit it again with another pressure wash, and you guys can join me while I do that. Give it a look again. How we looking under the fenders? Pretty good. Pretty good. Definitely gets the vast majority of the big clumps and stuff off. I think it's a decent product. Do I think it's going to be something you go and get absolutely filthy and spray it on? It's this miracle worker that instantly it's clean, flawless. It's like a brand new machine. Absolutely not. But there's nothing out there that's going to really do that at all. Everybody knows once you ride these machines, they're pretty much perpetually dirty to some extent. They're never as clean as they are day one, just like when you go buy a new car, a new truck. But you can get them as close as possible, and I think this stuff will help you do that. It really seemed to push all those big clumps off without any of the pressure from the pressure washer. Like I said, it was only a 40% cone that was coming out. And then that second wash, I knocked it to a 25%, which puts out substantially more force. Testament to these stickers, though, that the boys made. Pete Hager, Ashton C, Wheeler Bros, DBR Racing. That's Cletus. Everybody knows who Cletus McFarland is. Let's see. $700 Raptor Life, Odyssey Offroad, DBS Racing, East Tennessee Trail Riders, Dad Speed. Why are you not subscribed to Dad Speed? You should go subscribe to Dad Speed. Hypnotoad says subscribe to Dad Speed. Did you subscribe to Dad Speed yet? Perfect. Square One Speed. Wheeler Bros again. Certified Tree Hugger because I like to hit trees. Resto Quad. Got to check all these guys out. There's one more sticker. There's just no more space, so I put it back here. Justin Carl Films. Get on there. There we go. Make sure to check all those boys out. And if you need a grab bar, you need a push bar, you need Nerf bars, anything, make sure you go over and you check out DBR Racing. They're really putting out some quality products. The fitment is on point. Awesome. I'm loving it. I think this is called the Stump Jumper, if I'm thinking right. But it's awesome. Love it. Thing is super sturdy. New grab bar. Awesome. Love it. Again, fitment was on point with that. But now, I'm going to take it around the block and completely get it dried off. Put a microfiber towel to it, dry it off even more, and put some automotive ceramic coat on it. I do that just because it seems to help a little bit with stuff sticking to the quad. Now you start going through some sticky, thick mud, you're never going to keep it all off, but I can at least try, you know? All right. Overall, once I'm done getting this baby cleaned up, we'll do an overview of the product, and I'll tell you what I think. All right. Looking back at the products, there's this. Call it the Mud Defender by the same company, WR Performance Products. We're going to give this a try instead of that automotive ceramic coat and see what this does on our next ride and see if this really will defend against mud. I'm going to say probably not. It's probably something similar to SC1. It's going to make it look good right now. It's going to polish it up real nice, and then stuff's just probably going to stick to it if I had to take a guess. But we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, I'm not going to lie. This stuff, one, smells delicious. It smells like bubble gum. And two, it works really good. I mean, I don't know about, performance-wise, but to shine up a machine, this is definitely going in like a show and shine kit. It does a great job. I mean, it's put a great finish on it. The only thing I didn't hit, for obvious reasons, is the seat and the handlebars. But even under the fenders, now there's like a metallic sheen to them. And that beautiful DASA pipe looks brand new again. Gonna hit the heel guards and probably do the actual Nerf bars, the painted section as well. But holy cow, it does a good job. I'm impressed with that. To recap on the other product, it does okay. It's not bad, it's not great, but it does what it says it's going to do. It gets the big clumps off. I could tell a difference after I put that on there, let it sit for 60 seconds, and then started spraying it off again. Stuff was coming off a lot easier. This is more of a spray, rub in with a nice microfiber, and just give it a little wipe. Make sure there's no splotches. And I mean, it just looks amazing. This logo was kind of fading a little bit. Not fading, I should say. It was more of like had a dingy look to it, and that stuff cleaned it up pretty good. I'm impressed. I will probably end up using that as my cleaner from now on. So if you guys want to get some of that, link will be in the description to the products. I'll preface this with, they did not send this to me. They did not give me anything. I saw it advertised, was curious about it, and wanted to know how it would do, and figured if I was going to do it, I'd film it and let you guys know if it was worth a buy, and I think it is. Just don't expect miracles out of it, and it's a good product. All right, wrapping this one up. I'll see you guys on the next ride. Peace.